Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you 5 easy revision methods that will help you pass your exams because I know exam season is coming up. Method number 1 is a closed book mind map, and it's pretty much what you're thinking right now. It's where you don't have any material, your textbook or your notes out to help you, and you just gotta put all the information that's in your brain onto the sheet of paper, and this way you know what's good and what's bad, like what you know and what you don't know. So yeah, what I do is I just write the topic in the middle so it kind of stands out onto the page, and then I make subtopics just to organize it, I guess, so I can look at different areas at a time. After the subtopics, I would write the information that goes in that subtopic, and this is pretty much it. After I have done all of this, my mind map is complete, but the main thing about this mind map is to check what you got and what you didn't. So I would open up my textbook or my notes and stuff just to check if I got everything I need for the exam. This will help me prioritize what I find easy and what's already inside my brain versus what I find hard or difficult and what's not inside my brain. Plus also the stuff that's inside my brain but I still can't explain it that well. So yeah. Method number 2 is revision notes, and this is basically the opposite of active recall, which is pretty good for your brain actually. But what you do is you just flip through your notes and read the stuff that you wrote, because obviously you didn't write it just to make it look neat, you just wrote it for a test that would be coming up. I do this a few days before my test, and honestly it gets that little bit of information inside my brain that I didn't know before. If you want to incorporate active recall into this, what you can do is you can stick post-it notes onto the pages with questions on them, and then a few days later you can check the notebook again and test yourself with those questions that you wrote a few days back. I feel like this method is okay. It's not definitely the best that I'll mention in this video, but it's good if you don't have a lot of time left and you just gotta get some information in to get at least a good grade if you didn't revise at all. So here I am showing my notes and I'm just flipping through the pages. I think I showed my English, chemistry, physics, and this is now my biology. And yeah, you can see they're pretty neat because I like to organize it so when I look back it doesn't look like a complete mess. Method number 3 is a 1-page summary, and I do this literally every test. It is one of the best methods for me. What I do is, you can use your material or not, but I like to use my material because otherwise it just all goes downhill. What I do is I use my textbook or my notes to just put all that information onto 1 page. You might be thinking, this is pretty much the same as the mind map, right? Technically, you're not wrong, but at the same time, you are. What I do is I have one box for each subtopic, so I can put all that information of that lesson into one single box. It helps me concise it, make it more simple, make it easier to understand for me, and honestly this is definitely a really good method. I recommend everyone to use this. It's pretty cool. You can also make it into a book, but I feel like that's too much effort. Here's me showing you my physics, and I think it looks pretty neat. And I use diagrams as well, and here is my chemistry for the upcoming test that I have, and I think this looks neat as well. Method number 4 is flashcards, and flashcards are just such a great way to engage your brain. I've said this so many times on this channel, but flashcards are so good because you can engage your brain, and it's just amazing. You can put diagrams and questions on one side and then the answer on the other to flip to see if you were correct. I just use normal index cards if I'm doing them on paper, but if I do them digitally, I use this app called Quizlet, and it's pretty much the same as paper flashcards, but you can take it on the go as well. Method number 5 is textbook notes, and I get that some people don't have textbooks for their subjects. So what you can do is you can use videos or information online in order for you to write notes. So what I do is I use my textbook or whatever material, and I try and make it as concise as possible. So I try and summarize the entire page or 2 pages onto a few bullet points. And because I do this, it makes me want to word it myself, because otherwise it will just be heaps and heaps of paragraphs. So if I just write one sentence by myself that summarizes the entire page, it makes not only my brain actively engage, but also it makes the entire definition and stuff easier to understand for my brain. So it's just more simple. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely had fun making it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.